Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am the big dog in the room, and this is Big Dog Still Gaming. Today I want to talk to you guys about perhaps the most controversial game slated to come out this year. The game was originally announced back in 2009, was canceled due to the backlash it received for being, some might say, insensitive, but it was later picked up in 2021 by a different developer. The game I'm talking about is called 6 Days in Fallujah. 6 Days in Fallujah is a highly realistic first-person tactical shooter developed with help from more than 100 Marines and soldiers who served in the Second Battle of Fallujah in the Iraq War, as well as more than 24 Iraqi civilians and soldiers. The game is based on true stories from the battle. 6 Days requires players to overcome real-world scenarios with their fire team by using real-life military tactics. 6 Days introduces many new technologies that make combat more realistic, and it is a pretty big deal. The game will introduce procedural architecture, which reshapes the inside and outside of every building each time the game is played. Just like the real battle, players will never know what to expect. It introduces block scale AI, which is a dramatic new approach to AI based on insurgent tactics from the battle. Unlike games in which AI is constrained to move in very small areas, AI enemies in 6 Days can go anywhere on the battlefield, and they will stalk, flank, and ambush players while coordinating their attacks with each other, and luring players into difficult situations. The game will use global dynamic lighting, which simulates real weather and lighting effects dynamically, so visibility shapes gameplay, especially as players move between blindingly bright outdoors and terrifying dark indoors. Realistic smoke, dust, and weather effects complicate visibility in unpredictable ways. The game introduces the tactical indoor and outdoor sandbox, where players and their AI enemies are free to approach challenges from any direction. Rather than breaching a house through a front door, for example, players might choose to climb to a rooftop, or cross rooftops on wooden planks to attack from the top down. This game is very promising. 6 Days in Fallujah will release on June 22nd, 2023 through Steam's Early Access program. The full release of the program is not slated for release until sometime in 2024. I highly recommend you guys check this one out. This game has tons of potential to be something great. Stay tuned for the release trailer and more. You guys will see what I'm talking about.
Saddam had been captured. The Iraqi army scattered. Lawlessness and fear gave al-Zarqawi his moment, and he was prepared. They seized Fallujah, and the city was the first to suffer under their black banner.
These terrorists were armed to the teeth. No one will fight against them.
It had to be stopped, or the country will turn over to Al-Qaeda.
It was a fortress. It was a well-prepared city, buttressed, waiting for us to come.
The only way you can clear a city is you have to search every house, you have to search every room, and you have to root out every insurgent.
We sustained hundreds and hundreds of casualties. A third of my battalion was killed or wounded.
It was the bunkers they would build inside houses. And you would go in the house, it'd be all quiet. And then they would open up on you or shoot you through a hole in the wall.
If they didn't hit you right away with a machine gun, they would draw you all the way back to the back of the house where there's really nowhere to escape.
There's such a fear, so you're standing in front of the door. You kick down that door, and there's a sense of relief. You only feel it if you survive.
We can tell you our stories. We can show you our scars. But some moments must be experienced.
I think we've done a really good job of appreciating service members. I think we've done a very poor job of telling the actual story of what happened.
He was trying to lure us into the house. He kept saying, "Come here, mister, come here." Like that.
Every time we would go into one of those buildings, you never know what to expect.
Every day, guys knew the first guy through the door was probably going to die.
I'm next. It's only natural for me to be next. Like, I hope it's quick. Hope it's painless. You start to like plan your own death.
Hunter, peek around that corner. Call it any threats you see. Mortar's coming in, mortar's coming in.
I've got this rooftop south red house.
We gotta get up this street. Push up to that wall. Push up to the wall, Hunter. Go ahead. Push forward, boys. Push forward. Push forward.
You want to take this house?
Yes, sir. Fire. Fire. No. Audible. Contact inside. Push through.
Got you down inside.
Let's get you guys inside. Watch those mortars. Right behind you guys. Audible.
I hear somebody talking.
Right behind you, Glenn.
I'm in cash. Internal balcony.
Top?
Yep, somebody's up there.
Alright, let's get up there.
Jeez.
Contact upstairs still.
Damn, you good?
I got you.
Oh man, I'm fucking
Going right.
Right behind you, Hunter.
Climbing the wall.
Nice. Audible inside.
It's hot over here. It's hot. Get contact on that corner roof. Watch those windows.
I'm behind you, Anthony.
Yep, let's push up a little bit. We got a closed door, red room. Right. Let's do it. Clint, hold left. Hold left, Hunter, hold left. I'm right behind you.
Hold left.
I'm looking, Clint, I'm looking. One down.
Pushing through.
Insurgent ran upstairs, Clint, careful. Across the room.
Hearing gunfire first floor. Sounds like an AK-47.
RPG across the way. RPG! RPG! He's still up, he's still up. Nice job. Another one, second threat.